Everybody, NZ Blazing here, back with another video. As this time around I've got a squad builder type video idea here, as I have the Golden State Warriors here, as I got Steph Curry at 7'7", at a 99 overall, alongside Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Kevin Looney, Kuminga, Iguodala, Wiseman, Dante DiVincenzo, J. Michael Green, Ty Jerome, Moses Moody, Anthony Lamb, Patrick Baldwin Jr. and Ryan Rollins. Plus we also have Klay Thompson here at a 40 overall with only 21 total badges, standing at 5'4". So we've got 7'7", 99 overall Steph Curry, and we've got 5'4" Klay Thompson at a 40 overall, as we've got it on 12-minute quarters, Hall of Fame settings, no trades and no injuries. So we'll get into the simulation. So we're going to simulate 5'4", 40 overall Klay Thompson and 7'7" Steph Curry at 99 overall. So we'll go from October 18th to November 4th through the simulation, and we'll start the simulation now. So we take a 3-point win against the Lakers, lose to Denver, win against Sacramento, lose to the Suns, lose to Miami, win against the Hornets, win against Detroit, win against Miami, lose to the Magic, and then win against New Orleans. So we start off with a 6-4 win record. So we'll check the box score against the Lakers. Steph Curry with 44 points, 22 rebounds and 7 assists, so a double-double. 19 for Jordan Poole, 14 for Wiggins, 13 points and 11 rebounds for Wiseman. And Klay Thompson with only 2 points and 2 assists, shooting 1 of 8 from the field. Anthony Davis with 25 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. 24 for Lonnie Walker and 17 for Dennis Schroeder. And then the 12-point loss to Denver. 55 points and 20 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double at 7'7". 21 for Wiggins, 13 for Klay Thompson, shooting 5 of 14, but he is only standing 5'4". 10 points for Jordan Poole, 38 points for Bones Highland, 21 for Jamal Murray, 16 for Gordon, 15 points, 17 rebounds and 11 assists for Nikola Jokic, so a triple-double. Then the win against the Kings. Curry with another 50-point game, 51 points, 19 rebounds, 8 assists and 6 steals, so another double-double for Steph Curry. 23 points coming from James Wiseman, 14 for Wiggins, 12 for Kuminga, and 5'4" Klay Thompson with only 10 points. 21 for Darren Fox, Terrence Davis with 19, and Kevin Hertier with 13. And then the loss to the Suns, a 30-piece and 10 assists for Devin Booker, so a double-double. Dario Saric with 16, Cam Johnson with 15. 41 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals for 7'7" Steph Curry. So another double-double. Jordan Poole with 16, Wiggins with 11, and Klay struggled with 7 points, but he is only at 5'4" at a 40 overall. So of course he's going to struggle. And then the loss to Miami, a 50-point game, 19 rebounds and 7 assists for Steph Curry with 5 blocks. So another double-double. 17 for James Wiseman, 15 for Wiggins, and Klay shooting 2 of 10 from the field for only 6 points. 31 points and 10 assists for Jimmy Butler, so a double-double. 26 for Tyler Hero and 20 for Bam Adebayo. And then the win against the Hornets. 24 points for LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges with 18, Kelly Oubre Jr. with 16, 44 points, 23 rebounds, and 13 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 26 points for Jordan Poole, 17 for Wiggins, 14 for Wiseman, and we have Klay Thompson with only 3 points and 2 assists, shooting 1 of 7. And then the win against Detroit, 26 points for Jaden Ivey, 24 points for Bogdan Bogdanovic, 14 points and 16 rebounds for Jalen Duran, so a double-double. 36 points, 13 rebounds and 12 assists for Steph Curry to go with 6 steals and 5 blocks, so another triple-double. Andrew Wiggins with 20 points, Wiseman with 16, and Klay Thompson shooting 6 of 17 from the field for 13 points. And then the win against Miami, 28 points for Tyler Hero, 28 points for Jimmy Butler, 18 points for Bam Adebayo, 28 points for Jordan Poole, 23 points, 14 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals and 3 blocks for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 22 for James Wiseman, 13 for Kevin Looney. We move on to a loss against the Magic. 27 for Markelle Fultz, 18 points and 14 rebounds for Wendell Carter Jr., so a double-double. 16 for Paolo Banchero, 22 points, 12 rebounds and 8 assists for Steph Curry, but he fouled out, so a double-double. 17 points and 10 rebounds for Wiggins, so a double-double. 13 for Jordan Poole, Kuminga with 12, and Klay shot 3 for 12 from the field for 7 points and 2 assists. And then the win against New Orleans on November 4th, 23 for CJ McCollum, 19 for Brandon Ingram and Trey Murphy with 18. A 60-point game for Steph Curry with 19 rebounds and 11 assists, so a triple-double, shooting 19 of 30 from the field and 9 of 16 from 3, and 13 from 13 from the free throw line with 6 steals and 2 blocks. Jordan Poole with 23 points, Wiseman with 18, Wiggins with 17, and Klay Thompson shot 1 of 8 from the field for 2 points, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And we move on into November, so we'll go from November 4th to November 27th. So as of this stage, I've got a 6-4 record, so we'll simulate through. And we take an L to Sacramento, a loss to the Cavs, then get a win against the Kings, a win against the Spurs, a win against the Suns, a win against the Knicks, a win against the Rockets, a win against New Orleans, and then lose 3 in a row to the Clippers, Utah, and Minnesota. So as of November 27th, we've now got a record of 12 wins and 9 losses. So we'll check the loss to the Kings. 23 points for Andrew Wiggins, 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists for Steph Curry, but he fouled out. 13 points for Klay, shooting 5 of 12 from the field. 24 points and 10 rebounds for Sabonis, so a double-double. Keegan Murray with 23. And then the loss to the Cavs, 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists with 2 steals for Steph Curry, so a triple-double, but he fouled out. Wiggins also fouled out for 15. 14 each for Jordan Poole and Kuminga, and Klay Thompson shot 4 of 21 for 10 points. 39 for Donovan Mitchell, 20 for Garland, and Evan Mobley with 14 points and 14 rebounds, so a double-double. Then the win against the Kings, 23 for Terrence Davis, 21 for De'Aaron Fox, and 14 for Keegan Murray. 29 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, and 4 blocks for Steph Curry, so another triple-double. 17 for Jordan Poole, Wiggins, and Wiseman with 14 apiece. And Klay Thompson shooting 4 of 10 from the field for 11 points. And then the win against the Spurs, 27 points, 23 rebounds, 14 assists, 6 steals, and 2 blocks for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 25 points for Jordan Poole, 23 points for Andrew Wiggins, 17 points and 12 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And then Klay Thompson shot 0 of 7 from the field for a donut and only 2 assists. 22 points for Keenan Johnson, 18 for Devin Vassell, and 17 for Trey Jones. And then the 20-point win again, or the 30-point win against the Suns. 28 for Devin Booker, 20 points for Chris Paul, and Cam Payne with 14. 57 points and 19 rebounds with 9 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 19 points for Wiggins, 18 for Kuminga, 16 for Wiseman, and Klay Thompson struggled from 2 for 15 from the field for 6 points and 1 assist, but he is only 5'4" and at a 40 overall. And then in the win against the Knicks, 30-piece, 21 rebounds, 16 assists, and 3 steals for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 24 for Jordan Poole, 19 for Wiseman, 18 for Wiggins, and 12 points and 11 assists for Draymond, so a double-double. And Klay shot 3 for 13 from the field for 9 points. 19 for RJ Barrett, 18 for Jalen Brunson. And then the win against the Rockets, 25 points for Kevin Porter Jr., 17 for Josh Christopher, and 16 for Egan. 36 points and 15 rebounds with 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 28 for Andrew Wiggins, 18 points and 10 assists for Draymond, so a double-double. 15 points for Pool Party, and Klay Thompson with 7 points, shooting 3 of 10 from the field. And then the win against New Orleans, 32 for Brandon Ingram. Valanciunas with 17 points and 14 rebounds, so a double-double. 14 for Zion, 28 points, 21 rebounds, and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 18 for Wiggins, 18 for Poole. Wiseman with a double-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds, and Klay Thompson shot 2 of 10 from the field for 5 points. And then the loss to the Clippers, 57 points and 15 rebounds with 9 assists and 2 steals for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 16 for Wiggins, 11 for Poole. And then Klay Thompson shot 1 of 9 for 3 points, 2 assists and 1 steal. 26 points for Paul George, John Wall with 19, and Reggie Jackson with 19. And then the loss to the Jazz, 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, and 4 blocks for Steph Curry, so another double-double. 15 points for Wiseman, 13 for Wiggins, and then Klay shot 1 of 11 for 2 points. 16 points for Mike Conley. Walker Kessler with 14 points and 12 rebounds, so double-double. And then a loss to Minnesota, 22 for D'Angelo Russell, 22 for Anthony Edwards, 19 points and 12 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns, so double-double. 27 points for Steph Curry, Wiseman with 17, Wiggins with only 16. But Curry had 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists with 4 blocks. Klay Thompson with only 8 points, shooting 3 of 13 from the field. So we move on and we'll finish November into December. So we'll go from November 27th to December 18th. So as of right now, we've got a 12-9 record. So we'll simulate through. We end up losing to the Mavs to finish November. We end up sending Ty Jerome back to the G League. Anthony Lamb can go back to the G League. And we'll adjust rotation manually. And there are no minutes left. It says no minutes left. So go back. So we'll re-simulate after checking the game for the Mavs. So it took a loss to the Mavs. 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists for Luka, so a triple-double. 18 for JaVale McGee and 17 for Spencer Dinwiddie. 44 points and 16 rebounds with 8 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks for Steph Curry, so a double-double. Wiggins with 28, Jordan Poole with 15, and Klay with 12 points, shooting 4 of 12 from the field. And then we move on into December. So now we've got a 12-10 record. So we'll go from November 30th to December 18th. So we'll simulate through. We take a win against Chicago to start December. Then we take a win against the Rockets. Then we lose to the Pacers. Then we get a win over the Jazz, a win over the Celtics. Lose to the Bucks, lose to the Pacers. Then get a win over the 76ers and a win over the Raptors. So as of December 18th, we've now got a record of 18 wins and 13 losses. So we'll check the win against Chicago. 32 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 4 blocks for Steph Curry. So another double-double. 24 for Wiggins, 20 points for Jordan Poole. And Klay Thompson at a 40 overall, shot 2 of 8 from the field for 7 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. 34 for DeMar DeRozan. 22 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so double-double. 16 points for Andre Drummond. And then the 4-point win against the Rockets. 36 points, 22 rebounds, 7 assists and 2 steals for Steph Curry, so another double-double. 16 for James Wiseman, 12 for Jordan Poole, and Klay Thompson shot 1 of 10 from the field for 2 points. 22 for Tari Eason. Seagun with 16 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. And Jabari Smith Jr. with 14 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. And we move on to the 6-point loss against the Pacers. Curry had a 57-point game and 15 assists, 15 rebounds and 6 assists, so a double-double. 13 points for Draymond Green. Jordan Poole with only 11. Kevin Looney with 10. Wiggins with only 4. And Klay shot 0 of 8 for 1 point, getting that 1 point from the free throw line. Buddy Hield with 27, Matterhorn with 26, and Tyrese Halliburton with 21 points. And then the win against the Jazz, 19 for Sexton, 18 points and 10 rebounds for Walker Kessler, so a double-double. A 40-point game and 18 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals and 3 blocks for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 16 points and 10 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 15 points for Wiggins, 15 for Poole, and Klay Thompson shot 1 of 11 for 3 points. And then the win against the Celtics, 52 points, 16 rebounds, and 12 assists coming from Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 24 for Jordan Poole, 21 for Wiggins, 12 for Wiseman, and Klay Thompson ended up shooting 0 for 8 from the field, so he ended up with 0 points. 32 for Jaylen Brown, Gallinari with 18, and Tatum with only 15 points. And then the loss to Giannis's Bucks, 31 points and 15 rebounds for Giannis under the combo, so a double-double. 18 for Jrue Holiday and Lopez with 18. 26 for Wiggins, 19 for Jordan Poole, 17 for Kuminga. 15 points, 22 rebounds, 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 14 points for Klay, shooting 6 of 20 from the field. And then the loss against the Pacers, 24 for Buddy Hield, 18 points and 10 assists for Tyrese Halliburton, so a double-double. Jackson with 17 and Matterhorn with 14. 24 points for Wiggins, 22 points, 23 rebounds and 7 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 18 points and 17 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay Thompson shot 3 of 16 from the field for 8 points. And then the 1-point win against the Sixers, 28 points and 11 rebounds for Embiid, so a double-double. 20 points for Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris with 13, and James Harden with 10 points and 14 assists, so a double-double. Steph Curry with 33 points, 14 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals and 2 blocks, so a triple-double at 7'7". 21 for Andrew Wiggins, 16 for Wiseman, and 12 points for Klay Thompson, shooting 4 of 14. But he is only at 5'4", and his height is 5'4", and he's only at 40 overall. And he's averaging 6.7 points per game this season so far. And we move on to the win against Toronto. 18 points for Scotty Barnes, 13 for Fred VanVleet, 9 points for Pascal Siakam. 41 points, 19 rebounds, 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 21 for Andrew Wiggins, 20 for Jordan Poole. Wiseman with 12 points, and Klay shot 2 of 13 for 5 points. And we move on and we'll finish December. So we'll go from December 18th to December 30th with an 18 and 13 record. So we'll simulate to the end of December. So we end up taking the December 20th win against the Knicks. We take the win against the Nets. Then we lose on Christmas Day to Memphis, and we get the win over the Hornets, the win over the Jazz, and the win over Portland. So to finish December, we now have a record of 23 wins and 14 losses. So we'll check the win against the Knicks. 27 points for RJ Barrett, 12 points for Derrick Rose, 11 points and 10 assists for Jalen Brunson, so a double-double. 49 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 13 for Wiggins, 13 for Jordan Poole, and 12 points for Klay Thompson, shooting 4 of 7. And then the win against Brooklyn, 29 points for Kyrie Irving, 27 points, 10 rebounds for Kevin Durant, so a double-double. TJ Warren with 19, Utah Wannabe with only 7 points, 44 points, 19 rebounds, and 9 assists and 3 blocks for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 19 for Wiggins, Draymond Green with 15, Jordan Poole with 13, and Klay Thompson shot 2 of 13 from the field for 5 points. And then the loss on Christmas Day to Memphis, 55 points and 22 rebounds for Steph Curry with 9 assists, 2 steals and 2 blocks, so a triple-double. 15 points for Wiggins, 13 points for Wiseman, but he fouled out. Draymond Green with 10 points and 11 assists, so a double-double. And Jordan Poole fouled out for only 8 points. Klay Thompson shot 3 of 19 from the field for 6 points. 42 points and 11 rebounds for Ja Morant, so a double-double. 19 for Desmond Bane and 17 for Jaren Jackson Jr. Then we get the win against the Hornets. 32 points, 22 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 26 for Jordan Poole, 17 for Wiseman, 11 for Kuminga, and then Klay Thompson shot 2 of 17 for 5 points. Gordon Hayward with 14, Kelly Oubre Jr. and Plumlee with 12 points each. LaMelo Ball with 11 points and 11 assists, so a double-double. And then the win against the Jazz, 34 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 23 points for James Wiseman, 15 points and 10 assists for Jordan Poole, so a double-double. 11 points for Wiggins, 10 points and 11 assists for Draymond Green, so a double-double. And Klay Thompson struggled shooting 2 of 7 for 5 points. 19 for Sexton, 16 for Lauri Markkanen, and 14 for Clarkson. And Taylor Horton-Tucker with only 13. And then the win against the Jazz, 38 points, 21 rebounds, 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 17 points for Jordan Poole, 15 points for Kevin Looney, 13 for Kuminga, 11 points and 13 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay Thompson shot 1 of 14 for 2 points. 22 for Jeremy Grant, Damian Lillard with 17, and Simons with 14. Now we move into January, so we'll simulate from December 30th to January 22nd. As of RN, we've got a 23 and 14 record, so we'll simulate the 22nd of January. So here we go. So the first game in January ends up being a loss to the Hawks. 32 points and 20 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. A 30-piece for Wiggins, 20 for Jordan Poole, 12 points for Wiseman, and 2 for 17 from the field for Klay Thompson, so for 5 points. 36 points and 10 assists for Trae Young, so a double-double. 20 points for Jonte Murray. So we'll go from January 2nd to January 22nd. So I've got 23 and 15 records, so we'll simulate through. We end up taking a win against the Pistons, then a loss to the Magic, a loss to the Suns, a 6-point loss to the Spurs, then we lose to the Bulls, we get a win over the Magic, we get a win over Washington, a win over the Celtics, lose to the Cavs, and then get a win over the Nets on January 22nd. So as of January 22nd, we've got a 27 and 20 record. So we'll go to the end of January. So we'll simulate to the end of January. We lose to Memphis. We win against the Raptors. And then on January 30th, we end up getting the 1-point win against OKC. So as of January 30th, we've got a 29 win and 21 loss record. So we'll check the win against Detroit. A 40-piece, 8 rebounds and 13 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 19 for Wiggins, 18 for Poole, and Klay Thompson shot 7 of 17 from the field for 15 points. 22 points for Sadiq Bey, Jalen Duren with 16, and Cade Cunningham with only 15. Then the loss to the Magic, 56 points and 17 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 13 each for Wiggins and Poole. 8 points for Wiseman, and Klay Thompson shot 2 of 9 from the field for 7 points, 3 assists and 1 steal. 31 for Markelle Fultz, 19 for Paolo Banchero, 18 for Cole Anthony. And in the loss against the Suns, 31 points, 13 rebounds and 8 assists for Steph Curry, so another double-double. 18 for Klay, shooting 8 of 19 from the field. 13 for Kuminga, Wiggins with 10 points. 20 points for Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton with 20 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. We move on to the loss against the Spurs. 16 points for Roby, 14 for Richardson, 12 for Vassell and Collins. 32 points, 13 rebounds and 9 assists coming from Steph Curry, so a double-double. 13 for Wiseman, 12 for Poole, and 10 points for Wiggins. And Klay shot 4 of 12 from the field for 9 points. And then the loss against the Bulls. 35 points coming from DeMar DeRozan, 22 for Zach LaVine, 18 for Vucevic, 32 points for Jordan Poole, 17 points and 14 rebounds for James Wiseman, so double-double, 15 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Steph Curry fouled out for 13 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Klay Thompson shot 5 of 22 from the field for 10 points. And then the win against Washington, 33 points for Kuzma, 23 points and 10 rebounds for Kristaps Porzingis, so double-double. Bradley Beal with 19 and Rui Hachimura with 12 points. 37 points, 14 rebounds and 10 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 37 for Wiggins, 22 points and 10 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 17 for Jordan Poole. And Klay Thompson shot 3 of 13 from the field for 6 points. And in the win against the Celtics, 23 points for Brogdon, 19 points and 10 rebounds for Tatum, so a double-double. Derek White with 13. A 50-point game with 20 rebounds and 16 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 24 for Wiggins, 14 for Wiseman, 12 for Kuminga. And Klay struggled with 2 for shooting 2 of 16 from the field for only 5 points. And then the loss to the Cavs, 28 for Donovan Mitchell, 21 for Garland, 17 for Raul Neto, and Ricky Rubio with 15. 33 points, 18 rebounds, and 6 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 19 for Andrew Wiggins, and 10 points each for Wiseman, Iguodala, and Kuminga. And then Klay Thompson shot 2 of 9 from the field for 6 points. And then the win against the Nets, 36 points, 24 rebounds, and 10 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 22 for Jordan Poole, 19 for Wiggins, 15 for James Wiseman. And Klay shot 4 of 9 from the field for 11 points. And then Kyrie Irving with 29, TJ Warren with 21, and Kevin Durant with 16. And then the loss to Memphis, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 21 for James Wiseman, 13 for Poole. Klay struggled with 4 of 13 shooting for 12 points. 43 points for Ja Morant, 23 for Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks with 19. And then the win against the Raptors, 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 23 points for Jordan Poole, 18 for Wiggins, 14 points and 14 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 16 points for Scotty Barnes, 15 for Fred VanVleet, 14 points and 11 rebounds for Siakam, so a double-double. And Klay Thompson shot 1 of 10 from the field for 4 points. Then the 1-point win against OKC. A 40-point game for SGA, 19 for Lou Dort, and 17 for Jalen Williams. 36 points, 18 rebounds, 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 21 for Jordan Poole, and Klay Thompson shot 7 of 24 from the field for 18 points. Then we move on into February, so we'll go into just after All-Star game, so we'll go from January 30th to February 22nd. So we've got a 29 and 21 record, so we'll simulate through. Oh, we'll re-simulate again. And we start February with a win against Minnesota, then lose to Denver, lose to the Mavs, then get a win over OKC, then lose to Portland, win against the Lakers, win against the Washington Wizards, win against the Clippers, then All-Star Weekend happened, then come out of All-Star Weekend and drop 3 L's in a row to the Lakers, Rockets, and Minnesota. So as of February 26th, we've got a record of 34 wins and 27 losses. So we'll check the win against Minnesota. 34 points for Karl Anthony Towns, 25 for Anthony Edwards, 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 13 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. Wiseman and Jordan Poole both with 18. Wiggins with 17, and Klay shot 2 for 12 from the field for 4 points. And then the loss to Denver, 24 points for Jamal Murray, 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 13 assists for Jokic, so a triple-double. 15 for Bones Highland, 26 points, 23 rebounds, and 10 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. A 20-piece for Jordan Poole, Wiggins with 19, Wiseman with 12. Klay Thompson shot 1 of 12 from the field for 2 points. In the loss against the Mavs, 33 points, 18 rebounds, 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 21 for Wiggins, 16 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 2 of 15 from the field for only 5 points. Luka with a 30-piece, 19 for Spencer Dinwiddie, and 17 for Chris Wood. And then we'll check the All-Star draft. So it's going to be Team Steph Curry against Team Giannis. So 7'7" Steph Curry gets All-Star captain. So he's going to be starting alongside Kevin Durant, James Harden, Jason Tatum, and Anthony Davis, with his reserves being Joel Embiid, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, Donovan Mitchell, DeMar DeRozan, Zion Williamson, and SGA. And then it's going to be Team Giannis, which Giannis gets captain, and he starts alongside LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and Trae Young. And then the reserves are going to be Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Bradley Beal, Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, Jaylen Brown, and Domantas Sabonis. So the only one that made it out of Golden State is Steph Curry. So move on to the win against OKC. 51 points, 21 rebounds, and 12 assists for Curry, so a triple-double. A 20-piece and 10 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 19 for Wiggins, 14 points and 15 rebounds for Looney, so a double-double. 4 points for Klay, shooting 1 of 11 from the field. 28 points and 13 rebounds for Giddey, so a double-double. 20 points for SGA. And then the loss against Portland, 31 for Dame Dollar, 18 for Jeremy Grant, 17 for Simons, 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 24 points and 10 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 21 for Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson shot 4 of 11 for 10 points. And then the win over LA, 32 points and 15 rebounds and 4 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 23 points for Wiggins, Jordan Poole with 14, James Wiseman with 12 points and 18 rebounds, so a double-double. And Klay shot 2 of 16 from the field for 6 points. 18 points and 11 rebounds for Davis, so a double-double. 13 for Beverly, 11 for Westbrook, and 10 points each for Reeves and LeBron. And then the win against Washington, 49 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 20 points coming from Wiggins, but he fouled out. 17 points and 12 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay shot 1 of 10 from the field for 3 points. Bradley Beal with 28. Porzingis with 24 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. Kuzma with only 16. And then the win against the Clippers, 20-piece for Kawhi Leonard, 18 for Paul George, 16 for Reggie Jackson, and Norman Powell with only 15. A 30-piece for Jordan Poole, 27 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 18 for Wiggins, and Klay shot 4 of 19 from the field for 11 points. And then All-Star happened, so we'll check the Rising Stars game. So Team World got the 138 to 119 win. Paolo Banchero top scored for Team USA with 22. Team World had Andrew Nembhard with 20 points and Benedict Matterhorn with 20, so they top scored each. And then we go to the All-Star game, and Team Steph takes the 126 to 122 win. Trae Young top scored for Team Giannis with Trae Young with 21 points, Bradley Beal with 17, and LeBron with 13. Then we got Team Steph Curry with Devin Booker top scored with 18, Tatum with 17, KD and SGA with 16, and Steph Curry with 13 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. So then we move on out of All-Star colours and into the game against the Lakers. So LeBron puts up 48 points and 15 rebounds for a double-double, 20 points and 11 rebounds for Anthony Davis, so a double-double, 15 points coming from Russell Westbrook, 18 for Wiggins, 16 points, 8 rebounds and 4 assists for Steph Curry, but he fouled out, 10 points for Jordan Poole and Kuminga with only 9, and Klay Thompson shot 1 of 9 for 3 points and 5 assists. And then the loss to the Rockets, 46 points and 13 rebounds with 8 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 17 for Wiggins, 15 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 3 of 7 from the field for 7 points. 23 for Jabari Smith Jr. and Jalen Green with 20 points. And then the loss to Minnesota, just need to clear my throat. 41 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists for Steph Curry, so a double-double. Wiggins with 18, Jordan Poole with 17. Klay shot 2 of 12 from the field for 6 points. 28 points for D'Angelo Russell, 26 for Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns with 17, and Rudy Gobert with 11 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. So move on and we'll finish February into March. So we'll go from February 26th to March 18th, so we'll simulate through. So we finish February with a loss to Portland, so we'll check that game out. 31 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists for Curry, so a double-double, but he fouls out. 16 for Wiggins, 12 for Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson shoots 3 of 13 from the field for 6 points. 18 for Dame Lillard, 16 points and 12 rebounds for Nurkic, so a double-double. We move on into March, so we'll go from March 1st to March 18th. So we've got a 34 win record and 28 losses. So I'll go to March 18th, so I'll simulate through. So we start March with a win against the Clippers, a win against New Orleans, lose to the Lakers, win against OKC, lose to Memphis, lose to the Bucks, lose to the Suns, lose to the Clippers, lose to Atlanta, and also lose to Memphis. So it's not looking good as of March 18th. We're now back to a record of 37 wins and 35 losses. So we'll check the winner against the Clippers on March 2nd. 47 points, 26 rebounds, and 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 30 points coming from Poole, 25 for Wiggins, 16 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 0 of 6 from the field for 4 points. So he got them all from the free throw. 17 for Zubac, 15 for Powell, 14 for Leonard, and 13 for Paul George. Then the win against New Orleans, 44 points and 15 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 19 for Wiggins, 16 for Poole. Klay Thompson shot 6 of 11 from the field for 15 points. 24 for Brandon Ingram, 21 for Valanciunas, and 20 for Zion. Then the 8-point loss to the Lakers. 23 for LeBron, 20 points and 13 rebounds for Davis. 12 points for Reeves. So Davis gets another double-double. 22 points, 18 rebounds, and 10 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 22 for Wiggins, 17 for Wiseman, 11 for Poole, and Klay shot 2 of 10 for 5 points. And then the win against OKC, 28 points for SGA, 23 points and 11 rebounds for Josh Giddey, so a double-double. 38 points and 13 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 27 points, 20 rebounds and 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 18 for Wiggins. Klay shot 4 of 10 from the field for 10 points. And then the loss to Memphis, a 30-piece and 10 assists for Ja Morant, so a double-double. 21 for Desmond Bain, 19 for Dylan Brooks. 51 points and 19 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 18 for Wiggins, 13 for Poole. And Klay Thompson shot 5 of 13 for 12 points. Then the loss to the Bucks, 28 points, 19 rebounds, and 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 26 for Wiggins, 16 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 5 of 14 for 13 points. 22 points and 11 rebounds for Bobby Portis Jr. Giannis with 21 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double for Giannis and Bobby Portis. And then the loss to the Suns, 18 points for Jordan Poole, 16 points, 14 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double, but he fouled out. 14 points and 15 rebounds for James Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay shot 4 of 19 from the field for 9 points. 37 for Booker, DeAndre Ayton with 22 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. Remember, lost to the Clippers, 25 for Norman Powell, Marcus Morris Sr. with 18, and Zubac with 16 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. 21 points and 10 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 18 for Wiggins, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists, and 5 steals for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. Kevin Looney with 12, and Klay shot 2 of 11 from the field for 7 points. And then the loss against Atlanta, 36 points for Trae Young, 29 for Jonte Murray, and DeAndre Hunter with 13. 47 points, 14 rebounds, and 14 assists coming from Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 27 for Jordan Poole, 25 for Wiggins, 12 points and 13 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay shot 1 of 8 from the field for 3 points. Then the loss against Memphis, 32 for Ja Morant, 29 for Jaren Jackson Jr., 42 points and 18 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 14 for Wiggins, 12 points for Poole. And then Klay Thompson shot 0 of 13 from the field and got the 1 point from the free throw line. And then we move on, we'll finish March, so we'll go from March 18th to March 31st, so we'll simulate through. We end up taking a win against the Rockets, losing to the Mavs, losing to the 76ers, winning against Minnesota, then losing to New Orleans. And then as on March 31st, we take a loss to the Spurs. So we're now equal for the season. We've now got 39 wins and 39 losses. So that's not looking too great. So we'll check the win against the Rockets. 19 for Jay Storm Tate, Jabari Smith Jr. with 18, and Jalen Green with 17. 46 points and 17 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 21 points for Jordan Poole, 20 points and 10 rebounds for Wiggins, so a double-double. 20 for Wiseman, 8 points for Klay Thompson, shooting 3 of 11 from the field. And then the loss to the Mavs, 32 points and 10 assists for Luka, so a double-double. 23 for Spencer Dinwiddie, 20 points for Tim Hardaway Jr., 25 points and 14 rebounds for Curry, so a double-double. 17 for Wiggins, 15 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 3 of 18 from the field for 8 points. Then the loss to the Sixers, 34 points and 17 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 20 points for Wiseman, 19 for Poole, Wiggins with only 12, and Klay shot 1 of 10 for 3 points. 23 for DeAndre Melton, 19 for Tyrese Maxey, 19 points and 10 rebounds for Embiid, so a double-double. 17 points and 11 assists for Harden, so a double-double. Then the win against Minnesota, 49 points, 24 rebounds, and 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 22 points and 15 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. 18 for Wiggins, Klay with 7 points, 4 assists, shooting 2 of 12 from the field. 39 for Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell with 34, Karl Anthony Towns with 14. Then the loss to New Orleans, 25 for Jordan Poole, 20 piece, 17 rebounds and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 17 for Wiggins, 13 for Kuminga. Wiseman with 12 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Klay shot 5 of 20 from the field for 11 points. 24 points and 12 rebounds for Zion, so a double-double. Dyson Daniels with 18. Brandon Ingram with 17. In the loss to the Spurs, 31 points, 11 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 23 for Jordan Poole, 19 for Wiggins, and Klay shot 4 of 19 for 12 points. 19 points for Jacob Paletti, Vassell with 18, and Trey Jones with 13. We'll finish the last 3 games in April. Take a loss to Denver, then win against OKC and win against the Kings. So we'll check the loss against Denver. 28 points and 12 rebounds for Jokic, so a double-double. 17 for Bones Highland and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with 14. 28 points, 18 rebounds and 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 24 for Wiggins, 12 points and 15 rebounds for Wiseman, so a double-double. And Klay shot 2 of 12 for 5 points. And then the win against OKC, 29 points, 12 rebounds for Curry, so a double-double. 22 for Wiggins, 15 for Klay, shooting 6 of 16 from the field. 38 points and 13 assists for SGA. 29 points and 14 rebounds for Josh Giddey. So Josh Giddey and SGA both get double-doubles. And then the win against the Kings, 20 points for De'Aaron Fox, 16 for Keegan Murray, and 15 for Malik Monk. 41 points and 14 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 22 for Wiseman, 18 for Wiggins, and Klay shot 4 of 20 from the field for 11 points. We move on to the last game, as we're currently 41 wins and 40 losses for the season. So I'll simulate the last game, and we end up taking the loss. So MVP goes to 7'7", 99 overall Steph Curry, with averaging 36.2 points per game, 16.7 rebounds per game, and 9.4 assists per game. So just shy of a triple-double. Paolo Banchero gets Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Bones Highland. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Steph Chef. Look at Curry. So that's 7'7". Steph Curry's already got 2 awards. He's got MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player goes to Bones Highland. Coach of the Year goes to Taylor Jenkins with a win record of 57 and 25. So advance on. The All-NBA First Team is Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. All-NBA Second Team is Ja Morant, Trae Young, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, and Embiid. All-NBA Third Team is LaMelo Ball, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Zion Williamson, and Bam Adebayo. All Defensive First Team is Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Evan Mobley, and Anthony Davis. All Defensive Second Team is Lonzo Ball, Ben Simmons, LeBron James, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Miles Turner. All Rookie First Team is Paolo Banchero, Walker Kessler, Jalen Duren, Chet Holmgren, and Jaden Ivey. So we'll advance on. So we ended up getting with a team status, so we ended up getting into the play-in. So the Grizzlies get the first seed, Pelicans are the second seed, third seed goes to the Suns, fourth goes to the Nuggets, fifth is the Mavericks, and sixth seed goes to the Timberwolves. And us Lakers and Warriors with a 41 win record and 41 losses are both in the play-in game. So we'll see how well we can do. We play LA. So we'll simulate the play-in game, and Golden State do make it through. We win against LA. So we take the 119-106 win. 24 points and 10 rebounds for LeBron. 23 points and 12 rebounds for Davis. So double-doubles for LeBron and Davis. Dennis Schroeder with 15 and Russell Westbrook with only 11. 47 points, 12 rebounds, and 17 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 22 for Wiggins, 17 for Jordan Poole, and Klay shot 2 of 8 from the field for 6 points. So then it's Portland versus Utah, and Portland get the win against Utah, and then Portland play LA, and Portland beat the Lakers. So it's going to be Memphis play Portland, Denver, Dallas, Phoenix, Minnesota, and Golden State are facing New Orleans. And then we got Miami, Toronto, Milwaukee, Chicago, Boston, Cleveland, and Atlanta, Philly. So we'll get into the series against Golden State in New Orleans. So we'll simulate game 1, and Golden State take game 1, 134 to 122. 28 points, 14 rebounds for Zion, so a double-double. CJ McCollum with only 16. 41 points, 20 rebounds, and 12 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. Jordan Poole with 25, 17 each for Wiggins and Wiseman. And Klay shot 2 of 8 from the field for 7 points. Move on to game 2, and we'll simulate game 2. And New Orleans come back in game 2 and take the 129 to 118 win. CJ McCollum with 33, Zion with 27, and Brandon Ingram and Valanciunas with 15 points each. 34 points for Jordan Poole, 31 for Wiggins, 23 points and 12 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double, but he fouled out. 8 points for Wiseman, and Klay shot 1 of 12 from the field for 2 points. So move on to game 3, and we'll simulate game 3. And New Orleans take a 2-1 lead. They take the big 139 to 100 win. 29 points, 15 rebounds, and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 19 for Wiggins, 12 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 1 of 11 from the field for 2 points. 28 for Brandon Ingram, 28 for Zion with 11 rebounds, so a double-double. 24 for CJ McCollum, and 21 points and 11 rebounds for Valanciunas, so a double-double. So move on to game 4, and we'll simulate game 4. And Golden State come back into it in game 4. They take the 125 to 91 win. 35 points and 12 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 25 points and 11 rebounds for Wiggins, so a double-double. 20 points for Jordan Poole, 17 for Wiseman, and Klay shot 4 of 8 from the field for 9 points, and he also got 3 assists. 14 points for Dyson Daniels, 14 points and 12 rebounds for Zion, so a double-double. CJ McCollum with only 12, and Brandon Ingram struggled with only 10 points. Move on to game 5, and we'll simulate game 5. And New Orleans go back up with a 3-2 lead. 123 to 110 win. 25 for CJ McCollum, 20 for Zion. Brandon Ingram with 15. 32 points and 12 rebounds for Steph Curry, so a double-double. 22 points for Wiggins, 16 for Kuminga, 14 each for Wiseman and Jordan Poole. Klay shot 1 of 9 from the field for 4 points. And move on to game 6. Can Golden State keep the series alive? So we'll simulate game 6. And they do. Golden State take it to a game 7. They get the big 145 to 115 win in game 6 with 38 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists coming from Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 27 for Jordan Poole, 20 for Wiseman, Wiggins with 14, and Klay shot 4 of 17 from the field for 13 points. 42 for Zion, 17 for CJ McCollum, 13 for Herbert Jones, and Brandon Ingram struggled with only 8 points. So move on to a game 7, and we'll simulate game 7, so it's win or go home for both teams. So we'll simulate game 7, and Golden State get through in game 7. They take the 133 to 109 win against the Pelicans. A 30-piece for Zion, 19 for CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram with only 16. And then Jordan Poole with 36 points. Steph Curry with 35 points, 21 rebounds and 11 assists, so a triple-double. 21 for Kuminga, 18 for Wiggins, and Klay shot 1 of 15 from the field for 3 points. So we move on, so it's going to be Dallas, Portland, Minnesota, Golden State, Miami, Chicago, and Atlanta, Cleveland. So we'll get into it. So we'll simulate game 1 of Golden State versus Minnesota. So here we go. Simulate game 1. Golden State take game 1. 121 to 104. 25 for Anthony Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns with 17. And Rudy Gobert with a double-double with 13 points and 13 rebounds. 42 points, 23 rebounds, and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 18 for Wiggins. Move on to game 2. We'll simulate game 2. 2-0 to Golden State. 125-124 win. 28 points for D'Angelo Russell. 36 points and 15 rebounds for Curry, so a double-double. Simulate game 3. And Golden State are up 3-0, 109-105 win. 27 points, 28 rebounds, and 11 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. 35 for Karl Anthony Towns. We'll simulate game 4. And Minnesota come back in game 4 to take the 129 to 124 win. Then move on to game 5, and we'll simulate game 5. And Golden State are through. They end up winning 4-1, so we'll simulate the round. So we end up winning 4-1, 140 to 127, 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 14 assists for Steph Curry, so a triple-double. Move into the last round. So we'll simulate against Portland. Golden State take game 1, 32 points, 17 rebounds, and 13 assists for Curry. Simulate game 2. Golden State are up 2-0. Simulate game 3. Portland come back in game 3 to take 2-1. We go to game 4, 2-all to Portland. Game 5, we'll simulate game 5. Golden State are up 3-2. 123 to 114, 27 points for Curry. Move on to game 6, so we'll simulate game 6. And Curry gets Finals MVP with Western Conference Finals MVP. Donovan Mitchell gets Finals MVP, so it's going to be Cavs Warriors. So, yeah, so we'll get into it. We'll simulate game 1 of the finals. Cavs take game 1, 145 to 116. Move on to game 2. Cavs are up 2-0. Game 3, Warriors come back in game 3, so it's 2-1 going into game 4. 3-1 to the Cavs. And 4-1 to the Cavs. The Cavs end up getting it done as the Donovan Mitchell gets Finals MVP, and Curry ends up averaging a triple-double all season as he ends up being the play-in team, ends up beating LA Lakers in the play-in to get to end up being the 7th seed in the West, ends up beating New Orleans in 7, ends up beating Minnesota in 5, ends up beating Portland in 6, and then loses to the Cavs in 5. But that's 7'7", 99 overall Steph Curry to try and carry Golden State all the way to the promised land, and 5'4", 40 overall Klay Thompson. So for all you viewers that are liking this video and enjoying it, don't forget to hit that like button, and for all you new viewers out there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as I'm on that road to 1,300 subs, and I appreciate every single one of you that hits that subscribe button, as that's another video in the books. And that's Steph Curry at 7'7", 99 overall, ends up coming second, with Klay Thompson being 5'4" at a 40 overall. So yeah, Steph Curry ends up coming second, and that's another video wrapped up, and that's NZ Blazin out, and we'll catch you in the next video. NZ Blazin out.